Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, April the 24th, 2015, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Funeral services for Stanley Dale, 62, and his wife, Kay Dale, 57, both of Muleshoe, will be held Saturday afternoon at 2 in the First Assembly of God Church of Muleshoe, with the Reverend Jeff Kaufman, pastor of the Calvary Baptist Church of Muleshoe, officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. You can go to ellisfuneralhomes.com and send your sympathy messages to the Dale family. Kay Dale died early Sunday morning in Houston as she was trying to get to her husband's bedside at Baylor's St. Luke's Hospital, where he had gone into cardiac arrest. Then later that morning, about 8 o'clock, Stanley Dale died also. He was born May the 11th, 1952, in Abilene to Nelson and Veretta Stevens Dale. Kay was born April the 20th, 1957, in Barger to Stoney and Joyce Greenwood Ferguson. They married in Stinnett November 1st, 1974. Stanley and Kay moved from Barger to Muleshoe in 1989. He worked for Excel and she was a homemaker. He enjoyed being involved with the United Way. They had such an undying love for family and each other. Stanley and Kay were two souls that were so closely intertwined that they couldn't be pulled apart, even by death. Hearts that were literally broken through chemistry of grief. They are preceded in death by his father, her parents, and their grandchild, Alyssa Dale. Survivors are three daughters, Stancy Russell and her husband Rodney, Carissa Parker and her husband Benny, and Shauna Dale, all of Muleshoe. Stanley's mother is Veretta Dale. Stanley's three sisters are Barbara Barber, Patricia Limry, and Karen Felker, all of Barger. Kay's sister is Anadon Keys of Barger. Stanley's brother, Mike Dale of Amarillo. Kay's two brothers are Rocky Ferguson of Fridge and Sandy Ferguson of Barger. And there are also 5 grandchildren, Jordan and Kaylee and Matthew Russell, Kinsey and Blake Parker, all of Muleshoe, and lots of adopted-in grandchildren. The Dale family asked that memorials be sent to either the American Cancer Society, 3411 73rd Street in Lubbock, 79423, or the American Kidney Fund, 11921, Rockville Pike, Suite 300 in Rockville, Maryland. That zip 20852. And please remember Stancy, Carissa, and Shauna and all of their families in your prayers. And repeating, on this past Sunday morning, both Kay and Stanley Dale died in Houston. And the funeral services will be held jointly for the couple Saturday afternoon at 2 at the First Assembly of God Church here in Muleshoe, with burial in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Also remember in your prayers the family of Barry Bearden, 79, of Lubbock, formerly a long-time farmer in the Amherst community. Funeral services will be held Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the First Baptist Church of Amherst, with the Reverend Mike Butts officiating, and burial in the Littlefield Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Sudan. Barry Bearden died Monday in Lubbock. He was born in Lamb County, February 15, 1936, to G.C. and Mildred Bearden. He married Linda Humphreys in Amherst, March the 17th, 1956. Barry moved to Lubbock from Dublin earlier this year, but he had lived in Amherst since 1942 and farmed there 52 years. He was a member and deacon of the First Baptist Church in Amherst. Survivors are his wife Linda, 3 children, 10 grandchildren, and 14 great-grandchildren. The Bearden family asked that memorials be sent to the First Baptist Church, 806 Adams Avenue in Amherst. That's zip 79312. And you can go to ellisfuneralhomes.com to send your sympathy message to this family. It's time now for the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire area. The high in Muleshoe officially on Thursday was 73, the low 48, and on Friday morning at 7 o'clock it was 49 degrees. And now a message from our sponsor.
5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, right here in Muleshoe, 302 Valdez Street. Call 806-272-5533. Phone, wireless, and internet. Make sure to check them out online, www.5area.com. Looking at our weather forecast for this Friday here in the Muleshoe area, going to be a very windy afternoon and evening, patchy blowing dust. After 1 p.m. today, mostly sunny, high near 79 degrees. West-southwest wind between 20 and 25 miles per hour, increasing as the afternoon goes along to 30 to 35 miles per hour. Wind gusts could get as high as 50 miles per hour here in the Muleshoe area. There is a wind advisory in effect for Muleshoe on Friday from 12 noon until 9 this evening. Looking at tonight, mostly clear, low around 47. Windy evening with the west-southwest wind between 25 and 30 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour tonight. Sunny on Saturday, beginning our weekend, mostly clear, high near 80 degrees, west-southwest wind between 15 and 20 miles per hour, so a little bit windy on Saturday, but not as bad as today on Friday. Mostly clear with a low around 46 Saturday night. Southwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Sunday, again, a mostly sunny day, high near 79 degrees, southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, we start rain chances for the Muleshoe area. So keep your fingers crossed. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Sunday evening, mostly cloudy with a low around 43, southwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour. Then showers likely on Monday for the Muleshoe area. Possibly a thunderstorm as well, mostly cloudy, high near 61 degrees, north-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour Monday afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 60% for Monday here in Muleshoe. A chance of showers and thunderstorms again Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 37. So hopefully Sunday evening into Monday we'll get some rain here in Muleshoe. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 67 degrees, north-northeast winds around 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy Tuesday night with the low around 40 degrees. And repeating our forecast for today on Friday, calling for a very windy day. There is a wind advisory in effect from noon until 9 p.m. today on Friday. Mostly clear with a high near 79, wind out of the west-southwest, increasing to 30 to 35 miles per hour. Friday afternoon, gusts can get as high as 50. Then tonight, mostly clear, low around 47. Windy again with a west-southwest wind between 25 and 30 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Sunny on Saturday, high near 80. Mostly clear Saturday night, low around 46. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Of course, earlier this week, you'll remember we did have a tornado watch issued for the Muleshoe area. There were some funnels here on the South Plains, but they were all east of us in the Plainview, Floydada area. But we thought we'd mention some tornado safety tips from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. At home, have a family tornado plan in place beforehand based on the kind of dwelling you live in and safety tips that we're about to give you. Know where you can take shelter in a matter of seconds nearby your home, in your home, or outside of your home, and practice a family tornado drill at least once a year. Have a predetermined place to meet if a disaster occurs. Flying debris is the greatest danger in tornadoes, so near your safe area in your home, have protective coverings like mattress, sleeping bags, thick blankets that you can put over your head, ready to use on a few seconds' notice. When a tornado watch is issued, think about the drill and check to make sure all your safety supplies are handy. Turn on local TV, radio, or the NOAA weather radio to stay alert for warnings. Forget about the old notion of opening windows to equalize pressure. The tornado will blast open the windows for you. If you shop frequently at certain stores, learn where there are bathrooms, storage rooms, or other interior shelter areas away from windows and the shortest ways to get there. Some signs of a tornado in your area: strong, persistent rotation in a cloud base, swirling dust or debris on the ground under a cloud base. Remember, tornadoes sometimes have no funnels. Hail or heavy rain followed by either dead calm or a fast, intense wind shift. Many tornadoes are wrapped in heavy precipitation and can't be seen. Day or night, loud, continuous roar or rumble which doesn't fade in a few seconds like thunder. If you're in a house with a basement, of course, avoid windows. Get in the basement and under some kind of sturdy protection, heavy table or workbench, or cover yourself with a mattress or sleeping bag. In a house with no basement, dorm, or an apartment building, go to the lowest floor, the small center room, like a bathroom or closet, under a stairwell, or in an interior hallway with no windows. Crouch as low as possible to the floor, facing down, and cover your head with your hands. A bathtub may offer a shell of partial protection. Even in an interior room, you should cover yourself with some sort of thick padding like a mattress or blanket to protect against falling debris in case the roof and ceiling fall. A helmet can also offer some protection against a head injury. In a mobile home, get out. Even if your home is tied down, it is not safe as an underground shelter or permanent sturdy building. If you're in a car or truck, vehicles are extremely risky in a tornado. There is no safe option when caught in a tornado in a car, just slightly less dangerous ones. If the tornado is visible far away and the traffic is light, you may be able to drive out of its path by moving at right angles to the tornado. Seek shelter in a sturdy building or underground building if possible. If you're caught by extreme winds or flying debris, park the car as quickly and safely as possible out of the traffic lane. Stay in the car with your seatbelt on. Put your head down below the windows. Cover your head with your hands, blanket, coat, or other cushion if possible. And those are some tornado safety tips from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma.
One of the new rules that they are giving us now in bad weather is always keep your shoes on, and always, if you go to bed, keep your shoes right next to your bed so you can slip them right on the first thing if you have to get up quickly in bad weather. And that's a really good idea. Another good idea is shop at home right here in Muleshoe, where your money can be spent over and over and over again, paying for your children's school teachers, keeping the doors open in the Muleshoe schools, and also keeping the streets lighted right here and safe in the Mule Memorial City. Shop at home. Stay tuned. We have coming up a story about the Lady Mules softball team that you'll want to hear. Now, this message is just for you.
First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by the First Bank here in Muleshoe for more information. 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. That's www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Liao's in Muleshoe is the original Liao's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Liao's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
The following is a message by the concerned citizens of Bailey County. Every 51 minutes, someone in the United States dies from alcohol-impaired driving, according to a report from the Centers for Disease Control in 2013. On May 9th, please vote against alcohol sales here in Muleshoe, paid for by the concerned citizens of Bailey County.
The Lady Mules softball team won an exciting game on Tuesday night against Shallowater by a score of 7-3. Shallowater defeated the Lady Mules earlier in the first district contest, and both teams have only lost one game, and of course that was to each other. Friday evening for the district championship between the Lady Mules and the Shallowater Phillies. The game will be held at the softball field at Lubbock at 6:30 at Lubbock Coronada on 34th Street between Quaker and Slide. Admission will be $4 for adults and $2 for students, and the Lady Mules will be the visitors. So be sure and back your Lady Mules 6:30 Friday evening at the softball field at Lubbock Coronada. And good luck to the Lady Mules, and congratulations on your big victory Tuesday night over Shallowater. Congratulations to Kay and Dale Griswold on their 50th wedding anniversary. And Sunday, in advance, we want to say congratulations to Travis and Sue Basir on their wedding anniversary too. Now, there's a couple of stories that are really going to make you feel good about Muleshoe and our hometown and the products that we send off to the bigger cities. And they are on our Facebook /Gillam, our Twitter, and also our website. And they're about Dr. Michael Isaac of Dallas, who is a medical doctor, a specialist in the field of heart in the Dallas Metroplex. And of course, Michael, a Muleshoe High School graduate, is the son of Charlie and Georgette Isaac of Muleshoe. The other story is about another MHS grad, Loy Triana, the son of Dora and Jose Triana of Muleshoe. And Loy is a coach and teacher at Burke Burnett High School. And you'll want to be sure and check out both of those stories on our online as well as on the air facilities. Also, we have a great information about rainwater harvesting. On Thursday night here in Muleshoe, there was a program presented, and Robert Reynolds were present with our Channel 6 camera and filmed this rainwater harvesting program. And you can see that online and on the air here on Channel 6. Congratulations to Mike Pugh of Muleshoe. He has a new great-granddaughter born Thursday in Clovis to his grandson Chris Smith and Yvette Macius. She has been named Mercedes Alexis, and weighed 6 pounds at birth. Her grandmother is Deborah Pugh, and her great-grandmother is Sherry Pugh, both formerly of Muleshoe. So congratulations to the Pugh family on this new addition to their family. Saturday's JV baseball game with Shallowater has been moved to Friday evening at 6, and the varsity baseball game for the Mules with Shallowater will remain Saturday at 12 noon. On Friday, June the 5th at 6 o'clock until 2 the next morning, the Relay for Life for the American Cancer Society in Bailey County will be held here in Muleshoe at the Civic Center. The American Cancer Society is making a difference for your friends and neighbors in West Texas. Besides funding over $33 million in research grants in Texas last year, they provided some of the following services in our area. 550 cancer patients receive free rides to the doctor for their appointments or for treatment. 775 nights of free lodging were provided to cancer patients and their families at the Hope Lodge in Lubbock. 61 patients worked with a personal health manager that helps guide them on every step of their cancer journey. And that's just some of the reasons to support the Bailey County Relay for Life, June the 5th at the Civic Center here in Muleshoe. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Irene Mason, and I'm a candidate for mayor for the city of Muleshoe. I have served as a council member for 8 years and have been active in the Texas Municipal League as a board of director, helping cities maintain local control. You may know me for my full-time job as counselor working at DeShazo Elementary with your children. Romans 12:12 tells us to rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. On May 9th, you will have the freedom and privilege to make important decisions that will affect the entire community. Honor the sacrifices that have been made to secure this freedom by casting your vote. I would greatly appreciate your support to continue to serve this incredible community and celebrate its successes by voting for Irene Mason. Thank you very much.
Election Day is Saturday, May the 9th, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. at Muleshoe City Hall. Early voting April 27th through May the 5th, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Extended early voting hours, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. on April 28th and May 5th, all at Muleshoe City Hall. The preceding has been paid for by the committee to elect Irene Mason. Brian Cox right here in Muleshoe, 401 South 1st Street, where they have a great long-lasting flea and tick control for your yard. It's a mixture of sulfur and bug begone. Go by Brian Cox to find out more. It won't hurt your animals as well. Are you finding out you need a new lawnmower for this spring and summer season? They have the Troy-built TB120, TB370 in stock now at Brian Cox here in Muleshoe, the great long-lasting Troy-built lawnmowers. Do It Best paints as well, interior and exterior paints that can match colors. And don't forget, they have your plants in now: cucumbers, lavender, straight-neck squash, eggplant, lots of flowers, including marigolds and petunias, and more. Fry and Cox. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/Fry and Cox.
It's time to think about Mother's Day, and I have found the perfect place for you to please Mom on her day, May the 10th. It's BK Boutique at 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. Betty Turnbow at BK Boutique will help you select just the right gift for your mom because she knows firsthand what mothers want. The colors are vibrant and the styles are the ladies. They feature Sharon Young, Alicia D., Zoe, a la carte, Naya, True Lux, and more. turquoise, lime, black and white, reds, blues, tops, tees, plus sizes, leggings, slacks, scarves, jewelry, all in one location at BK Boutique in Clovis, 200 East 21st Street. Betty also carries Merle Norman Cosmetics. If you just don't know what size your mom wears or what she really needs or wants, a BK Boutique gift certificate is perfect, and they always gift wrap. Call 575-762-1848. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6 Texas time, and Saturdays 11 to 4 Texas time, closed only on Mondays at BK Boutique in Clovis, 200 East 21st Street, where Mom would buy her Mother's Day gift. There are several very important elections here in Muleshoe that will occur on May the 9th at Muleshoe City Hall. But early voting starts on Monday at City Hall and runs through May the 8th. They're open at Muleshoe City Hall on South 1st Street, across the street east from the First Bank, from 8 to 5 weekdays. But on Tuesday, April the 28th, there will be extended voting hours, as well as on May the 5th. City Hall will be open for your voting convenience from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. That 2 days. Tuesday, April 28th, and then on May the 5th. Now, you can vote in the Muleshoe Independent School District, in District 4 for the incumbent Sergio Leal or his opponent Ashley Turnbow. In the city election, you vote for Mayor Irene Mason or the incumbent Cliff Black. Also in the city, there are 28 charter amendments to vote on. Then the legal sale of all alcoholic beverages for off-premises consumption only will also be voted on. And, of course, you have to live within the city limits of Muleshoe to vote in the city election, and you have to live within District 4 in the Muleshoe Independent School District to vote there. And the early voting starts this Monday at City Hall. Election Day will be 7 to 7 also at Muleshoe City Hall. Good luck to all of the Muleshoe High School students who are competing this weekend, both Friday and Saturday, in the Regional University Interscholastic League Academic Meet. There will be a garage sale conducted by many families at 901 West Avenue K next weekend. That is the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex Community Room. The garage sale will be Friday, May the 1st and Saturday, May the 2nd from 8 to 3 both days. On your prayer list, please remember Jacob Shelton, 5-year-old grandson of Mr. and Miss J. Messenger of Muleshoe. He will go into Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt in Memphis, Tennessee, Monday for 14 days of IV antibiotics. His mother is the former Amanda Messenger, who was reared here. The family now lives in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. They moved there recently from Lubbock. Remember Kelly Helton, who injured his hand on Wednesday, on your prayer list. And we're glad to report that Terry Byers is much better and at home here in Muleshoe after being in the hospital in Lubbock recently. Harper Lee Kirby, great-granddaughter of Mary Janice Brantley and Jody Barrett, both of Muleshoe, remains in the neonatal ICU unit in the hospital in Odessa. She has a feeding intolerance. She was born 7 weeks early, and she is now a month old and has been in NICU all of this time. The baby is the daughter of Tyson and R.J. Kirby of Midland, and she is the great niece of Leanne Gallman of Muleshoe. Also remember Pat Kirk and Ronnie Holt, formerly of Muleshoe, who is home after surgery in Abilene. Johnny Atkinson is home in Farwell after being in the hospital in Lubbock for quite some time. Neely Moore of Lubbock, formerly of Lasbuddy, has been dismissed from the hospital and is at home in Lubbock. Melody Sheets here in Muleshoe, and her husband Gene. Dan Smith of Lasbuddy. Hattie Ray Lambert of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, in room 463 at University Medical Center in Lubbock, and she has pneumonia. She's 92. Marcia Dale Redwine Martis is home in Wichita, Kansas, after having 2 lung surgeries recently. Jack Dunham is home after having multiple stents put in. And remember the families of Evelyn Northcutt Kerr, a retired Watson Junior High School beloved math teacher. Eddie Stanfield, 65, of Clovis' family, and he was the cousin of Sheila Stevens, son of Muleshoe. Mrs. Freddie Harriman Patterson's family of Farwell. Ethel Garlington Murray, 92, of Muleshoe. Jimmy May Porter, 92, of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, the aunt of Ed Cox. Archie Quintanilla is home, and Juan Jaime remains in Trust Point Hospital in Lubbock. Francis Miramontes is home. Delmer Clements has lymphoma, and so does Vicky Stovall Perry of Canton, formerly of Muleshoe, have lymphoma. Ronnie Locke of Arlington, the brother of Donna Locker of Muleshoe, and little Hannah Simmons has not been moved yet, but hopefully she will be moved into the Trust Point in Lubbock. It's about time for us to go now on the Muletrain News, so get up there, Little Red. Come on, Corina. Hiya, Arbutus, Andale, Monkey Paw, Julia Gray, Isla, and Olay.
Muletrain! Ha ha! Muletrain!
And the Muletrain News today on Friday, April the 24th, has been brought to you by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can find our last 10 Muletrain news programs on our website, free of charge on demand, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain news link at the top of the page. Also hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. Make sure to check out our video that we made at Williams General Store of all their new spring items. Rustic home decor, crosses by Gary Skaggs, inspirational books for all ages, and lots of great spring fashions. Find it rotating here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 today. Also find it on Facebook, on Williams General Store's Facebook, facebook.com/Williams General Store. The swing bed program is available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care, but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call today for more information on the swing bed program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, a brick pizza oven on wheels. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, celebrating 75 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. And they hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Jake Wright of San Marcos has a unique pizza wagon.
Yeah, it's a brick oven on wheels. It's the first one I've ever built. and I encased it in steel so that it wouldn't fall apart on the road.
How did you get the idea for this? Are you an old pizza guy?
No, I lived on a farm in northern Germany for a while, and that's where I got interested in brick ovens. And they had a really big, probably about 3 times the size of this one. Same style, but old, just an old brick oven, and we used to bake bread in it. Sometimes we do like 40 loaves in a day. I wanted to build one ever since then. 3 years ago, I decided to build one and put it on a trailer. Try going to festivals.
How many festivals do you do?
Probably 25 to 30 a year. So we stay pretty busy. There's kind of 2 busy seasons, fall and spring. It's fairly easy to get into most festivals just because they normally don't have pizza. We just got our second trailer up and going. It's a little different than this. It's an enclosed trailer, and that's going to be set up in San Marcos permanently. So it's at a little food court there, so that'll be there, and then I'll still travel with this one most weekends.
Well, while you're preparing for the day here, what kind of wood are you burning in there?
We burn oak and sometimes mesquite. So if I cut it myself, it's mesquite, and when I buy it, it's normally oak.
Now, tell me about your procedure for preparing a pizza.
Yeah, we make all the dough in the morning and keep it in the cooler. We try to get all the dough for the whole day. If it's really busy, sometimes we'll have to stop and make some more. So yeah, once we get all the dough balls set, there's just 2 of us this week. So someone's doing the pizzas, and they basically stay on pizzas the whole time. And then the other person does the oven and takes the orders and hands the pizzas out. Depending on the temperature, they cook from anywhere from 90 seconds to 2.5 minutes. We normally have it probably about 2 minutes. So it's about 800 or 900 degrees in the oven.
He sells his pizzas from a stand with a tin roof.
This little roof, I used to set up a tent, but this roof just folds down and then connects to the side, and we just drive away.
What's your most popular pizza?
I say the everything, and then the spicy is probably the newest one we've been doing. It's got the tapatio hot sauce and jalapenos and pepperoni.
How many portable wood ovens are there?
I've seen 3 around the Austin area probably, and then I think it's starting to become more popular all around the country. Yeah, so there's not too many of us doing it.
Jake Wright of San Marcos. His website is ohmypizzapie.net. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, Financial Advisor with Edward Jones, right here in Muleshoe, 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen or Branch Office Administrator Dana Rempe. They're member SIPC, and they can assist you with any of your financial needs no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Friday, April the 24th, 2015 at 10:30 a.m.
This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are mostly higher as strong results from tech giants Google, Amazon.com, and Microsoft are on track to continue moving deeper into record territory. In economic news, the Commerce Department reported that U.S. business investment spending fell for a 7th straight month in March, likely weighed down by a strong dollar and lower energy prices. The disappointing report comes on the heels of lukewarm data on retail sales, employment, and housing starts that have hinted at slowing growth momentum, which may prompt the Federal Reserve to delay raising interest rates until later this year. U.S. bond prices are advancing with the economic data. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is consumer discretionary, while the worst performing sector is energy. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 27 points to 18,086. The S&P 500 Index is up 5 points to 2,018, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is up 40 to 5,096. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate, with 267 million shares traded. Advancers and decliners are evenly matched on the day. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down $15 to $1,178. The spot price of silver is down 12 cents to $15.74, and crude oil prices are down $1 to $56. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.60%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.91%. In stocks of local interest, Apple is up 20 cents to $129.87. ConocoPhillips is down 79 cents to $67.47. Johnson & Johnson is up 91 cents to $101.37. AT&T is down 9 cents to $34.14. Pfizer is down 8 cents to $35.28. Target is up 83 cents to $82.76. Xcel Energy is up 33 cents to $34.85. ExxonMobil is down 43 cents to $87.12. And Procter & Gamble is up 46 cents to $81.41. This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.